Hello folks, the Celtic Nerd here bringing you another nerdy video, and we are actually here folks. We have literally just two more missions. I'm sorry, two more, because that 90 is actually completed. We just failed to not kill anyone when I used the fear bombs. But yeah, we're two missions away from finishing Jack the Ripper. And I believe I will be able to have everything upload on Halloween as planned. The date at the time of this recording it is the 23rd. So I have I'm definitely making it in time. It's just a matter of like what videos will go live and the order and the pacing, so that way Halloween will be filled with this. I will say the DLC was longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a simple set of missions, like maybe 10 missions, similar to the last Maharaja as well. I'll talk about all that in the final recording. But yeah, it's been fun. Oh, it looks like we're getting a moment to play as Jack, so I'm just going to mute my mic.
Now I must erase any trace of my identity. Time to pay a visit to my old doctor. It's time my old nurse paid for her negligence and abuse. Nurse Whitney will scream for mercy as I was begged for hers. Squeal for me. Let's show Dr. Archer what a good surgeon. Director Bradford will be happy to help me erase all mention of my stay in the hospital ledgers. The police mustn't find out I was a patient here. Meet the Ripper! No one must ever know that I was an inmate here. Time to prepare for Miss Fry's arrival. Let's let the lunatics out for a stroll. The more the merrier.
Back to the beginning, eh, Jack? My brother freed you from this madhouse and made you one of us.
I can't risk being spotted, or harming a single police constable.
Have we found all the missing patients?
Are you asking if any other murderous lunatics have escaped into the city? Not yet.
Right, well, the inspector should be here soon, so look sharp.
Jack's trail of death continues.
No, do you not see? How much plainer could I be? No, do you not see? How much plainer could I be? The Queen! She has been replaced! A vile thing, all slime and scale beneath the skin, sits on the throne!
More of Jack's games. There must be other messages for me.
You will like your prize, but you must descend into the abyss to retrieve it.
In the basement. That is where Jack will spring his final trap.
Jacob?
Welcome to the reunion, Miss Fry. There is a sickness in this world, Miss Fry. Try something else, perhaps. That's useless. Pathetic.
I'm getting nowhere. I should flee and try sneaking up on him.
Don't make me laugh. You think you can kill me that way? There is a sickness in this world, Miss Fry. It made our criminals weak. Are you cat or mouse, Miss Fry? I am here now. I will tear into all sickness, all the rot and shit of this city, and rip it out. Cowering in the shadows, miss. That's useless. We shall be pure again. The assassins shall rise, and we shall rule. Try something else, perhaps. This is my time now. Jacobs is done, and you must choose. Don't make me laugh.
I can't overpower him. I need to get behind him.
This is my time now. Jacobs is done, and you must... Hiding, are we? Ha! I learned all your tricks from your brother, assassin. Still think you can hide?
What?
Jack the Ripper cannot die! That woman thinks you're mad! Free yourselves! Kill that mad woman!
I know you blame Jacob for your mother's death, but nothing can excuse the horrors you've committed. Jacob was like a father to you, Jack. You have betrayed his trust and sullied the creed.
Show me your monster! These lands need slaughtering! You are weak, assassin!
I am not a monster! You will not make a monster of me! You will not make a monster of me!
We're the same, you and I.
Oh, Jack.
You were an assassin, yes, but we are not the same. And that is why your memory must be erased for all time.
Rest in peace now, Jack. You and your twisted acolytes.
Jacob.
Miss Fry, what the hell happened here?
Nothing, Inspector. Nothing happened here. Trust me. Jack the Ripper's dead.
Inspector!
Now help me, Frederick. No one must ever know that Jack the Ripper was an assassin.
Inspector! The journalists are here!
I want those vultures gone this instant, is that clear?
It's over, Jacob. I'm here.
Okay, folks, so that is apparently the ending of the Jack the Ripper DLC. And, wow. What can I say about it? It's an interesting DLC. The idea of the assassins taking pity on a small boy in, like, an insane asylum, breaking the kid out. Now, apparently he was abused and all that, but, like, then taking him to India, training him as an assassin, and something happened to Jack. Like, maybe that's the whole point, is that, like, he is just, like, he was always gonna turn out this way. Like, maybe he was a sociopath and, or in this case, I guess it would be a psychopath. And then once he learned enough of the assassins' tactics, he decided to, unleash his vengeance on them, since he blames Jacob for the death of his mother. It's not entirely clear why he turned on the Brotherhood. That's my only assumption, is that he quietly harbored, hatred for them, and he waited to unleash it. But he talks about his own creed, which I'm like, okay, not very explanatory. Story-wise, it's a bit all over the place. Again, I wish they did a better job of explaining the motivations of Jack. But okay, the fear mechanic was fun. It's very akin to, like, especially this final mission. It did make me think of the Arkham game, like the Batman Arkham games, where you utilize fear to help even the odds against obviously numerous opponents. I liked how a lot of Evie's attacks seemed to be non-lethal. She seems to be, like, something happened obviously in India or in the 20 years that this game, jumps, so that Evie has decided that she's more akin to only killing those that really, like, that are her targets, where it seems like with everyone else she does those, like, arm breaks and leg breaks to keep them, like, to keep them alive and whatnot. Because, like, it didn't look like a lot of her finisher animations now look like they would keep the person alive. The investigation mechanic, the missions that had us investigating crime scenes, yeah, absolutely fantastic. I really did enjoy those. As I said in a previous video about this DLC, I felt like it was underutilized in the core game. Like, we're in Victorian London, and, like, you don't really meet the person who wrote... Again, I don't know when the person who wrote Sherlock Holmes was alive but, like, maybe we could have seen him as a kid or whatever if he would have been too young. Or he could have even been in this DLC. But the idea of, like, maybe Sherlock had, like, the extra, like, specialized senses that the assassins, like, certain assassins tend to have, that could have been very interesting. But no, other than that, like, it was a fun DLC. I honestly thought we would have, like, more missions as Jack. I wasn't expecting us to play as exclusively Evie. And also the fact that we lose a lot of our abilities. Sorry, folks. But yeah, we lost a lot of our abilities, but we, they replaced them with some good, interesting ones. We weren't able to change our equipment. Again, I guess it attests to the fact that Evie is probably more non-lethal. So she used brass knuckles, which was, in my opinion, more of a signature Jacob weapon. That and the Kukuri knife. But no, it's an alright DLC. I will say I had more fun playing as Jack as opposed to playing as Evie. And I think that's just because the first mission made playing Jack so interesting. I also find it interesting that it seems that, because it kept coming up, entering Rook territory. So that means that at some point Jacob lost control. Like when Jack came to London or whatever. Again, we don't know what exactly happened. But when Jack started to doing his whole thing, he clearly took over the Rooks. And they even changed their colours. They changed from sort of like the traditional like Irish green and yellow to this sort of like purple. And I found that fascinating. Like, you would think they would also change their name. And this whole like Monster Creed, like, I don't know, like it felt like they were trying to go for like Jack had maybe his own twisted sense of how the Brotherhood should have done things in terms of fighting the Templars. But again, you don't get that impression because there's not a lot of explanation of his motivations. I feel like it is possible that this was done just more as a stopgap for Assassin's Creed Origins, because I know Origins and Odyssey were supposedly in development at the same time, but there was like delays and whatnot on those teams. So it's quite possible that this DLC was released for the sake of just delaying, placating people who are waiting for the next game, which again then became Origin. But no, well, with the completion of this DLC though, folks, we are done with Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I have pre-installed Origins. Now, I still have to upload and schedule when videos will go public, so that will take me a while, because unless I'm willing to slow down the upload speeds, I allow YouTube to do its system, which is they upload one video at a time for maximum speed. And so yeah, it's going to take me a while to get everything done. But now this was a nice little DLC to play in the month of October. Maybe next October I will play a more horror-centric game. Now, this game, I thought we would get to play a bit more of Jack the Ripper, so that's why I played this as opposed to one of my other horror-centric games, which, in all fairness, I actually don't know a lot. Doom, maybe, or Dead Space would have been the game I would have played. But you're at the end of the credits now, folks. Maybe there'll be an extra scene that will play more into what the whole, as a nice wrap-up. Oh, here we go. We get an item, Ripper's Terror. And I will say, I did enjoy that, folks. I liked how they never take the mask off Jack the Ripper. He always remains a mystery. Alright, so we're back in Whitechapel. Is Jacob in his bed? No? That's it. I forgot about this. after doing all those missions. And it's 2 plus more powerful. And we get a gauntlet that is weaker than... Okay. Okay, and this Templar shootout is about this, is the same. Oh wait, no, this one's better because it has the extra clips size, but that's about it. Yeah, I forgot to upgrade my equipment in the end. But no, we don't even get to see we don't get to see Evie and Jacob, you know, out in the countryside, maybe, you know, getting rid of the body. Okay, it's a little lackluster of an ending, I will admit that. Yeah, that's about it. Actually, when Jacob defeated Stark and was gangs to overcome. Years later, when Jack went rogue, he had already gained support from one of the most dangerous men. He took over the command of Jacob's Rooks. So, yeah, again, they don't really do a good job. Yeah, it's still completely unclear on whether or not like the whole thing. All right. Alright. Okay. In that case, folks, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to double check to make sure Origins is good and ready. 75 gigabytes seems... manage installation. Game and add-ons installed. That is not installed. Well, that doesn't. Oh, that doesn't. They don't need to be installed. Okay, so Ambush at Sea, the Hidden Ones, the Curse of the Pharaohs. Maybe that one should have been a better fitting for Halloween. The whole mummies. But okay. So yep. There we go, folks. That's the end of my Assassin's Creed videos. I don't know when I will start my Assassin's Creed Origins Let's Play. I might take a small break while I get ready. But either way, like, I'm looking forward to starting Origins because it gets us one bit closer to my favorite Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing out. Oh, and since this video is supposed to be going live, should be going live on Halloween night, let me just say, Happy Halloween.